Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are headed to your favorite place to shop, the Goodwill Bins, to see what we can find to flip and make over for spring or style in our homes. I know y'all gonna enjoy today's video, so let's go ahead and get started. And I wanna thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I like the whitewash on this frame. I could do something different on the inside, and I like it both ways. So I could do a vertical piece or horizontal piece. I think I'm going to add this to my cart. So I like the frame and I like the pink. I just don't like the hello. So how about we cover it up with this adorable bunny print, y'all. How cute is this? I downloaded it from Creative Fabrica and I printed it out on this handmade paper that I love from Amazon. Y'all, if you have not checked out Creative Fabrica, I'll link this image in the description. They have so much stuff that you can just download and use for your projects, your home, anything. So I'm just marking where I need to kind of cut it down, and I do want it to be a little bit smaller than the frame, so a little bit of that pink will show through, and I want that hand like made torn look. So I'm just putting my metal corkback ruler down, and I'm just going to simply just tear the pages. And I just glued my paper down using some stick glue. Easy peasy, y'all. So we just changed out this outdated word art that you probably have in your house with a beautiful vintage style bunny Easter spring print. This is the perfect size art to put on the side of a cabinet, and since the frame is so thick, you have the opportunity to use it as a shelf. So I put these two cute little eggs. I also think it look adorable to put some tiny glass vases with some florals in them, just like the ones that the bunny is holding. Look at these plates. Oh my gosh, they match the platters that I love. There's 3 of them. Y'all, look how cute this little basket is right here. I just need to find some eggs to put in it. That'll be adorable for Easter. And I did get a few little doilies because I actually like to use them for staging, just like this. Just stick them in baskets, and my stash was getting pretty low. I love everything about these plates. The color, the pattern, the way they looked stacked up. I was so excited to find them. I didn't even realize, but it's the same pattern as these little bowls that I always pick up. I styled it with some soap and my favorite cotton tea towels. Let me know if I'm the only person that put soap all around their house. I just think it's so cute and I love styling with it. And these are the platters that I was talking about that I immediately recognized as the same pattern. So I am very excited that I now have the platters, the bowls, and the plates. Here is the basket I picked up along with the doily that I found at the Goodwill Bins, and I just grabbed some greenery and some eggs from around my house. And I love this look. If you're going for a more muted spring shabby chic look, this is perfect. You just can't go wrong with brown and white. This is another one of the platters that I have. I love using it in the background. Like I told y'all, I love using soap in my decor. I am very into this white and wood with a little bit of greenery look. If you do not know what Squarespace is, it is an online hosting platform, and that is who I chose to host my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. Squarespace makes it so easy to create a website without any web design experience with their design intelligence program. They help you create a beautiful website with AI technology, as well as help you create beautiful and professional listings. And with Squarespace payments, they are making it easier than ever to accept all your payments in one place. There's so many different options for your customers to pay. And if you're a business, you know you need as many options for your customers as possible. So if you think you're ready to take your business to the next level, make sure you head to squarespace.com to start your free trial. And when you are ready to launch your website, go to squarespace.com/juliesdesignsandsigns to save 10% off your first purchase of your website or domain. Look at this. That is cute. Definitely going in the cart. This basket just screamed girls' room to me. Don't you find it kind of looks like a vintage little girl's hat? Anyway, I've showed you so many ways to style baskets on this channel, and this is just another one. You can use it kind of like a little shelf. So I grabbed some jute twine and wove it through the basket to create a hanger, put it on a hook. I grabbed some greenery and I wove that through the basket as well so it would stay in place. And then I had this cute little plastic bird. It's not ceramic, so it's not going to fall off and break. And I just put that in there. And I think this looks so adorable with the theme of Ren's room. Ooh, what is this piece? Is this a swan or a duck? I don't know, but it's a little wooden planter. And this would be a super fun spring DIY project. I actually like the whitewash distressed look on here, so I decided not to paint it. I would come to regret that decision, but we'll get to that. So I'm going to be using the IOD Lovers of Flowers transfer. This is one of my favorite. It has all of these beautiful flowers and typography. As you can see, I've used a lot of this transfer. And I want to do a mixed media type piece on this swan, so I grabbed the IOD Garden Bouquet stamp. I absolutely love the larger scale florals on this stamp. I'm just laying everything out, trying to figure out exactly where I want it. I want a poem, I want a floral transfer, and I also want a floral stamp. So the first thing I'm going to do is the floral stamp. I'm using the IOD Stone Gray ink. I want the stamp just to be subtle background texture. I do not want it to be bold at all, so I feel like the Stone Gray ink was absolutely the perfect choice. But if you want something less subtle, of course, you could just use a darker ink. Now we're going to add our floral transfer. So you're just going to take your transfer off of the backer, put it on your piece, and you're going to take your transfer tool that comes with your transfer and you're just going to rub it off and the florals will transfer onto your piece. Now we're going to move on to the type, and this is where the issues started. So for some reason, I didn't have a problem with the florals, but the type, you can see that the paint was sticking to the transfer instead of the transfer sticking to the paint. I've never had this issue, but I do usually paint my projects before I put a transfer on them. So really what I should have done, since I didn't know what kind of paint was used on here, is I should have just sealed the piece from the beginning. But it's too late now. I sealed it up with the Dixie Belle clear coat in a flat finish, and now we're just going to try to rescue it, because once your transfer is on there, it's not coming off. So I couldn't get this S off in a few little words, but we're going to save it. I grabbed the apothecary stamp, and I don't know if this is a duck or a swan, but it is officially a swan now because it says so on here. So I stamped W-A-N to spell the word swan. And although the other random pieces of words around it doesn't look bad because I am going for a mixed media look here, I did grab another rose from the Lovers of Flowers transfer to transfer and cover up some of that. And good news, it transferred super easily since I put a coat of sealer on here. It's like that mistake never even happened. Nobody will know, of course, except the, people that watch this video. To finish this piece up, I wanted to add a little bit of typography over the rose transfer, and then I sanded it down, not too much, but I did want the transfer to have a little bit of a distressed look, just like the background. On the other side of the swan, I sealed it first, and then I added the rose stamp and another floral from the Lovers of Flowers transfer. Even though this piece stressed me out a little, I absolutely love the way that it came out. And sometimes mistakes are happy mistakes. And in the end, it just adds to the piece. It forces you to be a little bit creative. So don't be scared. Try new things. You can always repaint it and try again. All right, guys, that is the end of today's video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what was your favorite project. I did love how the swan came out, but it gave me so much trouble. That is definitely not my favorite project, but I do like to keep the mistakes in my videos. That way we can both learn from it. So lesson learned, either paint it with Fusion Paint or seal it before I put a transfer on it. But I think I did a pretty good job of saving it. So I think my favorite piece is the white plate that I kept for myself. Absolutely love that pattern. So that pattern and the swirl is my favorite. If I ever come across that at the thrift store, I am picking it up and I'm probably keeping it for myself. So you may have noticed that today's video was a little bit shorter. We are actually closing on our new house today, which is so exciting. So actually this week I filmed a bunch of content to try to make enough videos for the next few weeks just to kind of free up my time so I can move. And then I'm also going on a business trip to Nashville, and there's 2 Goodwill Bins in Nashville, so I'm taking y'all along with me. So yeah, we're gonna be moving next week. The kids are off of school, and then the following week I'm going to Nashville. So I know people are still gonna complain, but I just have to keep the videos a little bit shorter to free up some of my time to take care of all of this stuff. So the next few videos are going to be in this house, and then after that they will all be in the new house, and I am so excited. I hope y'all are as well. We have a whole new house to decorate and do projects in. So once again, I hope y'all enjoy today's video. Next week's video y'all gonna love. It's a ton of thrifted and style content where you see me buy the items, and then I show you how I style them in my home. And of course, all the paint products and lots of beautiful home decor are available on my website, juliesdesignsandsigns.com. And if you are interested in starting your own website, y'all check out squarespace.com/juliesdesignsandsigns, and they are giving my viewers 10% off, and I will have all of that linked in the description. Y'all have a great day. I will see y'all next week. Bye guys.